Hey everybody, welcome back to Average Outdoor Joe's channel. Today we are snowmobiling in Poker Peak. So Scott and I, Scott's been on the channel a few times, we're both on the Bonneville County Search and Rescue snowmobile team. It's for Scott, I don't know how many years he's been on, 10 plus for sure. Me, this is probably, I think my third winter being on the snowmobile search and rescue team. So this morning we planned some scenarios, we did some training, organized a bunch of people and machines and whatnot. Did some scenario training, it was awesome, but the snow was just too good to pass up and the sun was out. So after all the training was over and we cleaned everything up, we decided to venture back into poker and go snowmobiling. This last week with the storms we got really gave us a good reset. This winter has been one of the worst that I can remember, with a super bad start and just low snow for most of December and January, but February has been coming in clutch. Quite a bit of snow these last few weeks.
Yeah, the snow is good. You get into this fresh stuff, it's deep. Hey, watch this.
So when you're coming into Poker Peak, you have to ride the trail for 13 miles, then you do a little bit of single track, and then you have to climb up this ridge. I've been here on days where this climb is almost impossible, but seeing as we were some of the last ones in for the day, there was already like a highway built up to the ridge line that gets you up to Poker Peak. But Sled was running pretty dang good. Gotta love the turbo wheelies. The new clutch was pretty much, I think, the game changer for this sled. I think the rollers on the Spider were just so wore out that it couldn't get full shift. As soon as I put the new clutch on it, it's just been running smooth for I think the last 4 rides now. So my oldest brother Wayne and his boy Tuckyr came up and we met up with them. They'd already been riding for a couple hours, but since we were in the exact same area, we met up with them and rode with them for the rest of the day.
There was no tracks in it. Yeah, I like going this way. We tore it up. Wayne, can you climb like right there? I don't know. Let's go see how far you get. I can do it.
As you can see, the terrain at Poker Peak is pretty wide open. If you want trees, there's plenty of trees to drop down into in some of the creeks, but if you like wide open meadows, some climbs, I mean, they got everything you could ask for, especially on a bluebird day like this. And the snow was just perfect. It was soft, but yet had enough consistency to where you could get a lot of traction and get some serious speed.
Will that go? You good there?
I'm not stuck bad. You what?
I was just wondering if you could go like right there.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not bad.
Yeah, that got steep in a hurry.
So this is the same footage that you just watched, but it's from the GoPro. Between the two, third person, first person view, which one do you guys prefer?
How many times you hit your face on that?
Well, I hit it twice so far.
Yeah, these are the worst when you hit that first on these things.
Yeah, let's go this way and we'll kind of drop into some canyons to play in.
What that really means is just follow me around and get me unstuck.
All right.
So both of our Deputy Snowbikes right there have the Trail Tech system. And it's pretty sweet that it links right into the 7S display and I can track them just like they had a Polaris snowmobile. And it was extremely accurate, like there was no real lag that I could see. I could always see right where they were, they could find me. So if you don't have a Polaris snowmobile but you want to be able to link into the 7S display, that Trail Tech display is actually pretty good.
What do you got, Tuck?
This was probably my favorite line from the day. I didn't get into the trees too much like we usually do, but I saw this little opening, started climbing through the trees, the snow got super deep, and it was just awesome.
Go ride this.
So it might seem a little weird to see me on an Arctic Cat if you are new to the channel, but I've actually been riding Arctic Cat more than any other snowmobile my entire life. My family has always owned Arctic Cat snowmobiles, everything from the Kitty Cat to even a 2021 Alpha last year. I've had almost every Arctic Cat that has been made from 2004 and on. And in 2022, I finally jumped ship and ordered a 850 Matrix 165 Khaos, and I rode it for a year. I wasn't that impressed. I went back to a Alpha Turbo last year, but for some reason I decided to try out a Boost this year, and I miss the Yamaha for sure. There's days that I wish I still had it, but at the same time not having to mix fuel has been pretty nice, and I've been taken care of pretty good from Action Motorsports. Jen in their service department has been amazing, helping me fix some of the issues with this one. I had a torn intake boot, fixed the clutch, fixed a few little things on it, and now it's running really good. And I might be getting a different snowmobile, but you'll have to wait and see. Any predictions on what I would trade this snowmobile for? What are your thoughts? Am I going to go with a Skidoo, new Polaris, the Catalyst 858? Drop a comment below and let me know what you think I'm going to be riding next year. One thing I know I need to update on my camera system is the audio, the microphone inside my helmet. I'd love to be able to talk to you guys and share my thoughts on what I'm actually thinking while I'm riding, but my current GoPro setup just doesn't work for that. But if you guys actually want to hear what I'm thinking while I'm riding, that's a good question. Probably not a lot of you want to just hear me talk, just rather watch some snowmobile videos, but
that is beautiful. I gotta get a video of that.
these are the kind of views that you dream for when you're snowmobiling. We dropped off a side I'd never been to before, and I just started kind of making my way down through the trees, and it just kept opening up to these meadows just over and over. So I dropped all the way down until I basically ran out of room, flipped around, and then I lied to you earlier. This was my favorite climb.
Wow. Holy cow.
Who's the top, Scott?
Hey, I'm not at the top and I could maybe use a hand for a second. Wow, that was such a good line until it wasn't. This snow is amazing. I was trying to make it hard for the Snowbikes to find me, doing some of those tight lines. They're coming. They're coming. Yeah!
Holy shit, where are you going?
I don't know, man. I was just looking for an opening.
Yeah, I was following you.
I was trying to do snowbike lines.
Dude, that was awesome.
That was such a fun climb. Not enough power.
More power. I'm not doing a whole lot of good.
Yeah, I'm probably I'm probably there.
I think if I pulled on your ski and you're under power.
I don't even know if I need that.
Okay.
What about you?
I think I can whip around.
You think you can go down?
through.
Yeah, as long as I can get to the right of this pine tree,
Yep.
I'm good.
Yeah, don't go down in that hole.
Okay, I'm good.
It doesn't look good.
I was gonna say, I think we track this out real
Here?
good. Just get your ski dropped and go the same way I'm going.
Yeah.
As long as we get you started here.
I didn't dig in.
Get you a nice little path started. Okay. So, you want to go first or do you want me to go make a trail?
I'll follow your trail out.
Okay.
So once I get up here.
Yeah, get even with my sled just to see if you can get it that far. There you go.
Oh shit!
There you go.
Okay. Good.
This tree's in my way. Sorry if I spray ya.
So once we'd made it out of there, then it was time to regroup at the top of the ridge. As you can imagine, we were stuck in those trees for quite some time.
Man, those things are loud. This thing could.
This was definitely not my best line choice.
You're a freaking nut.
That was fun.
How far down did you go?
It just kept opening up, like it wasn't.
Dude, it
The-
was awesome.
The side we went to did get pretty tight, but where I just dropped, it was like opening,
Yeah, I
opening.
went down quite a ways, but I started seeing people come back up.
That's how you go by.
So I was like, well, I guess they're going back up.
Yeah, if you go back up the way you drop, it's not hard. Like, it's pretty easy, but
Yeah.
I would not go that
We
way.
kept going over there, and it just kept getting steeper and steeper, and then tighter and tighter. And he takes it and he sends it above this tree, and then he has to go again, and he's like straight up in the air. I was like, oh shit.
I'm sure something's on camera, hopefully.
Yeah,
looked
but
good.
it doesn't ever show how steep
It never
anything
looks
is,
steep.
ever.
Hey, boss.
Well, I haven't been on a dirt bike since high school, so this will be awesome. First ride ever on a timber sled. How do I start it?
Button.
Mode?
Push. Hold climb.
Run.
Oh, that's
You broke it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
Down and everything else up.
keep your feet up. Don't ever put your feet down.
Oh, this is... This is pretty cool. Creek bottom, let's see it. This is pretty fun. How do I shut it off? Oh, we keep pushing the wrong buttons.
I know, there's too many.
Well, first thoughts on the Snowbike. Super fun. I would say a little underpowered for sure. I'm like wrapped out in second gear everywhere. But super fun. I was surprised how easy it was for me to just jump on it and ride without being on a dirt bike for years. When I'm side hilling, I'm getting so far leaned over that my foot keeps getting swept off the foot pegs. But yeah, super fun. I feel like you could ride one of these all day and not be tired compared to a snowmobile, because you just pretty much lean into the hill and don't have to be jumping around. But let's go ride it a little more, if I can figure out how to start it.
Bud?
There's too many buttons on this thing.
There is a lot. Like the red and blue ones, you don't do anything with them.
Okay. Yeah, this is this,
Sorry, the big red and blue one.
the big red and blue one. Okay.
Well, after a couple hours of playing in the snow, we decided it was time to head out. I haven't really been in the mountains this late for quite a while. Usually we're some of the first ones to the parking lot and we're done by 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's pretty sweet to be up in the mountains during the sunset, see the beautiful colors, and almost right out in the dark. But thanks again for watching and snowmobiling with me today, and until next time, keep it average.